Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Colin Sabuga. I am your host today on the Collins Career Caravan e.t.c. Today, I take this opportunity to address you on one needy area that I feel that people have been asking me about, considering that our organization is a recruitment agency for students. We carry out activities which help students secure placements in universities across the world and especially abroad. Destinations in the UK, in Europe, in China, in the US, and Canada are a part of our purview. One of the vexing questions I've always come across whenever I take students through the counseling sessions is on how one could possibly acquire or access financial aid in the name of scholarships from these universities or supporting agencies. And today, therefore, I want to take a few minutes to take you through on this first session on how you could possibly access financial aid for you or your child. In case I miss any information in this inaugural presentation, I request you to, post your questions on the comment section. We shall be more than glad to address them in subsequent presentations on this same subject. To start with, the very basic information that we have to understand as we apply or look for scholarships or financial aid is that financial aid or scholarships are few, very few. Applicants are many, very many, if there is English like that. And therefore, the demand, is critically high. Therefore, when you are applying for this scholarship, it's imperative for you to put your best foot forward in the presentation of documents, honesty in the documents, and completeness in the presentation of documents, such that you don't miss any required documents. There are thousands of scholarship opportunities across the globe, from universities, from organizations, and from governments. A few from individuals. So the first thing that I want us to go through is to understand from the word go, what are the fields of these workshops? Scholarships, sorry. I'm sorry about that workshop thing, because I always do workshops across the country, capacity building people on these issues and many more educational issues. So what understanding do we have as applicants? What understanding do we have of the fields or the scope of these workshops? So today I want to take you through in a few minutes on this first session on what we need to understand on what these scholarships constitute. The first class or category of scholarship is, as you can see, merit-based. Merit-based means those scholarships that are awarded to students with exemplary academic performance, outstanding academic performance. Academic performance at your level, O level, A level, bachelor's, or even master's level, but also support extracurricular or co-curricular activities, like games. Are you good at games? So you get or you access this financial aid, this scholarship on the basis of you being an outstanding student or achiever in academics and extracurricular activities. When we shall be proceeding, we will, of course, be giving examples of these scholarships and where you could easily find them. The second one is need-based, which is almost the overriding factor when someone is awarded a scholarship. Do you deserve it? Can you present information that is very viable, that you are in need or your child is in need? And on this one, honesty is key. Always ensure you present the most honest financial statement of your abilities or inabilities. Present that gap that is gaping, that needs to be covered or supported. I repeat, in as far as need-based scholarships are concerned, ensure that you present a very honest financial situation or statement. The third one is minority-based scholarships. Some communities feel marginalized or are marginalized, and communities would not necessarily tribes, but rather would be like people with disabilities, the youth, gender, and people who have gone through traumatic experiences in their lives, and they are a minority. So sometimes there is affirmative action scholarships that are offered by organizations and universities to help bring these people, these groups of people, these segments of people to the level of the perceived accepted level. The fourth category is field-specific scholarships, and as we shall go along discussing this issue in subsequent episodes, we might build a tent over here. And these are, scholarships that are based on a given specific areas of study or career paths. We have all heard, and there are organizations in the country, in Kenya that is, that offer scholarships that are based on STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. In other words, predominantly science. Of course, there are scholarships across the field. We would have scholarships in the world of film, literature, arts, religion. But I'm speaking about STEM as an example. Scholarships in nursing. And if you are a graduate, or if you are a person who's interested in pursuing a career along this line, you would easily, efficiently, effectively, possibly benefit from these scholarships. So if I may go back to what I said from the word go, from the start, it's important for you to understand where exactly your need is. Someone might ask, if it's merit-based, is there no need considered? I mean, if I am rich and I've done very well, can I actually access a scholarship? Yes, you can. But what I'm trying to draw here is the fact that some of the factors are overriding. Even these categories override. For example, is this person who's in a minority class or a segment, do they have need? Could they be outstanding in academic performance? Can they just win a scholarship on that basis that they are a minority and they don't do well in school? So even if we have categorized them to 4 broad bases or segments or couples, it's important for us to know that even in each of these, there's an overriding factor of the other. So there is a convergence, a nexus between all of this one. You would say someone is going to seek for a scholarship in STEM, but this person has to have a need. This person might be required to, have exemplary, outstanding performance academically. An added advantage if this person can go through, can show that they have abilities in extracurricular activities. Right? But always remember that scholarships are not easy to get, that they are expensive to get. You need to do time. Take your time to research. That takes money and time. You need to photocopy. You need to send verification documents to agencies across the world, and then the agencies can contact your university where you went to, for example. That might cost money, which is almost a case of chicken and egg. Like, I don't have money. I'm looking for money so that I can become financially able ultimately. But you don't have money, so you're not able to apply for this. So you remain being in that state. But ultimately, the most critical information I want you to grasp is that scholarships are there. Research, find out which one you need, assemble your documents. If there is any verification, or just understand the whole process and make sure you tick the boxes as you go along so that you leave no gap and you can surely access a scholarship. In our subsequent presentations, we shall be looking at what it takes to win a scholarship and the pitfalls to avoid that will make you miss an opportunity to win a scholarship. Finally, on our third segment, we shall be looking at which agencies in Kenya, credible ones, can take you through this process in the most professional and affordable way for you to acquire these scholarships. And if we are lucky, we will be having interviews with these agencies. They come to us, they speak to you, give you all the information where they are and how you can access their service. As a parting shot to support us, may I request you to leave us a comment in the comment section on any subject related to scholarships that you want us to cover. Share our post, and most importantly, kindly subscribe. Once again, thank you for joining us for this short session. My name is Colin Sabuga, and I'm looking forward to having you join us in the subsequent episodes, speak about this critical subject of scholarships. Thank you very much, and God bless you.